Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to beautiful Goodman Stadium on beautiful Goodman campus at stellar Lehigh University in great Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It is a windy, cloudy, and cool afternoon here as the Lehigh Mountain Hawks take on the Holy Cross Crusaders in a heavyweight Patriot League matchup. This could potentially determine who will be the eventual winner of the Patriot League Championship. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alec Eskin. Alongside with me on color is Jay Lehigh, and producing for me today is Matt Trust. Thank you both for being here today. And Jaden, we were talking about this earlier. Their starting quarterback, Matthew Sluka, whether or not he be active today, and as far as you know, he's going to be active. So what does the guy got to do to stop him?
Yeah, well, Matthew Sluke is a beast. He's a true dual threat quarterback. He has over 900 rushing yards on the season. He had 330 rushing yards against Lafayette. So Lehigh's got to watch out for the run. He could also pass the ball. He's got almost 1,500 passing yards on the season. So the Lehigh defense is going to have one of its best games today to be able to stop him. They got to look to take away the run, and they also got to take away the pass. Holy Cross has receiver Jalen Cocker, who has 11 receiving touchdowns on the year, which is over one per game on average. So they got to look to take him away. And yeah, Lehigh's got its hands full today because, Holy Cross has had a really good season.
And we're going to have a battle in the trenches today, and that's going to be between Lehigh freshman Luke Yoder and standout junior Jordan Fuller for Holy Cross. And Fuller this year, Fuller was actually named once the FedEx Ground FCS National Offensive Player of the Week after a great performance against Merrimack, in which they won 42-20. What does Lehigh got to do to contain him?
Yeah, Lehigh's run defense has to be really good today. Between Fuller and Sluka, those guys are really good at running the football. Fuller has 16 rushing touchdowns on the year, and he has almost 800 rushing yards. So the Lehigh defense is going to be up against it today a little bit. Holy Cross averages over 41 points a game this year. So the Lehigh defense is going to have to play really well to be able to contain those weapons.
Absolutely, and Lehigh's got some weapons themselves on defense, and that's in Dean Colton, T.J. Burke, Matt Spatney, and Nick Paltekian. And now on the flip side, Luke Yoder, what an X factor he's been this year for the Mountain Hawks. He has come on the scene. He was on the depth chart, number 3 overall, behind Gage Garcia and Jack DiPietro. And after Garcia went down due to injury, Yoder stepped up more than enough in his place. And while Jack DiPietro is starting, Yoder's going to get a good portion of the snaps. And why do you think he's been so good for the Mountain Hawks this year?
Well, he's, as you said, he's been awesome. He had a big game against Bucknell, 138 rushing yards. And he's got fresh legs. He's a first year. He's coming in sort of with that, I guess, underdog mentality, because as you said, he's a third running back on the depth chart. And yeah, he's just been really good. He just needs to continue doing what he's doing. He's gonna have to have a big day today. As good as the Holy Cross offense is, their defense does give up points at times. So definitely look for him to have a big day, and he might go for over 100 rushing yards again if Lehigh could keep it close.
Yeah, I again completely agree with you there, Jaden. And it looks like that Lehigh will be receiving to start off, and Holy Cross will be kicking. So Holy Cross won the toss and deferred. And Lehigh, one problem they've had a lot this year is getting off to a quick start on offense, or getting off to slow starts. And a key for them today is going to be getting a quick start on offense.
Yeah, definitely agree with you there, because Holy Cross is a high-powered offense itself, so you got to try to keep pace with them if they want to keep this game close.
100%. And kicking off for Holy Cross will be Luis Palenzuela. So Palenzuela will be kicking off for the Crusaders. As you can see, both sidelines get hopping, getting fired up. We're going to expect a good game today, and we are underway here at Goodman Stadium. And fair catch fair catch was called there, and that was by number I didn't see the number. I think number 11, Dejuan Fields. But regardless, now the Lehigh offense will come on the field, and starting on the offense today for Lehigh will be at left tackle Renee Gina, left guard Austin Huff, center Jackson Wiles, at right guard Langston Jones, at right tackle Christian Jablonski, and then tight end Nick Williams, wide receiver Eric Johnson, wide receiver Don McFadden, and then third wide receiver Connor Kennedy, running back, and that's past the outside. Jeffrey J. Mill makes someone miss, and a flag is thrown, and it'll be a 12-yard gain to start off, but we have to see what the flag is. Little screen pass there from Mountain Hawks, and indication is it's coming back.
And maybe a hold or an illegal man downfield. Holding.
Yep. So a big game wiped out there due to a hold from Eric Johnson, and right before I was able to finish it, nice little play there from Lehigh gets called back, and it'll be Brian Silver and Jack DiPietro starting at quarterback, or rather Brian Silva starting quarterback. Hand off to Yoder, and he's gonna have a nice gain there, and he'll get the penalty yards back and a little bit more. That'll be about 11-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that was a lot of open space there. The Lehigh offensive line has been a strength this year. They've created a lot of space for running backs, and they haven't allowed many sacks, especially recently.
Second down and 6. Actually, that was a 12-yard gain. I didn't see that. Two men going to the left side. Silver in the shotgun. Kennedy comes across in the backfield, slips. Hand off to Yoder to left side. He's got some space, and he's going to get a big gain. He'll be tackled at the 45. First down for the Mountain Hawks, and boy, oh boy, are they opening up some holes in the defensive line.
Yeah, it's been a really good start for Lehigh. Great job by the offensive line there. Again, a lot of space on these last 2 runs for Yoder to run to.
And like we said, Yoder has been a big part of this offense this year, and an unexpected part. Silber again in the shotgun. McFadden coming across. Back to pass to Silber. Throw downfield. Wide open is Yoder, and a sliding catch by him. And he'll be down at the 39-yard line at Holy Cross, but there's a flag down. And that could come back again. Oh, no. Indication is that it's on Holy Cross.
Yeah, Lehigh seems pretty confident.
And it's going to be roughing the passer on number 92, Bryce Stevenson. And now tack on another 15 yards. So that big pass play. And it's going to be first down and 10 for the Mountain Hawks at the Holy Cross 26.
Yeah, just a huge penalty there. Lehigh is in field goal range now. 3 plays to start off this drive. All to Yoder, and he's been good.
Silber in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Screen pass to Kennedy and makes a cut. And he's gonna fight for a few yards. He'll get about 3 on the play. 2nd down, 7.
Yeah, good job there by Kennedy to get a couple yards. There wasn't much space there. There were Holy Cross defenders just waiting for him on that screen pass.
So that's the first play they've had that has not gone to Luke Yoder. And again, he was one of the guys coming today where we had a big check mark next to his name. Now in the backfield with Sobor is Gage Garcia. Sobor takes a snap, hands off to Garcia, and he's tackled in the backfield. And that'll be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, not much space there for Garcia to operate there. Holy Cross defender got right into the backfield to take him down. Now we got a 3rd and long.
3rd down and 7 for the Mountain Hawks. And after an explosion to start off on offense, they've stalled a little bit here in the Holy Cross 25. Garcia in the backfield with Silbor. Silbor takes the back to pass, fires to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. 21-yard touchdown pass to Eric Johnson. And boy, oh boy, that's a fast start Lehigh needed. 6-0 Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, great throw there. The defender had his back turned towards the quarterback. Silbor gave Johnson a chance with that ball, and Johnson was able to haul it in for the early score.
And now kicking the extra point will be Nick Garrido. And they're in that weird formation, and they get out of it, and now they'll go into normal extra point formation.
Yeah.
Holding for Lehigh will be number 45, Ben Banks Altacruz, the punter. And looks like the referees are taking some time to allow subs to get in. And looks like the referees want the play clock officials to add more time, and they're still asking for more time. And while the clock operators aren't giving it to them, now they do.
Yeah.
And they do after everyone gets out of formation.
Yeah, Russ making that little signal, which means reset the play clock to 25.
Yep, putting the palm on their fist and pushing up to the sky means add more time on the play clock. Anyways. Ball is snapped. Kick is away, and kick is good. 7-0 Lehigh after a great start on offense, and a lot of that was due to none other than freshman Luke Yoder.
Yeah, he was definitely one of our key players coming into this game. He needs to sort of have a big game for Lehigh to win today. And, first 3 plays all went to him, and he's produced so far.
Absolutely, for sure. And on that drive, I'm not sure how many yards he accounted for, but we can get that to you later. But I'm sure his stats by halftime are gonna be pretty impressive.
Yeah, definitely.
Now let's see how Lehigh defense can respond here. This will be interesting because Holy Cross they don't have a great defense, but they have a high flying offense. And I love that to Matt Sluka, which coming to this game, we weren't even sure if he would be active or not due to injury. So we're going to have to see how much that injury affects him.
Yeah, Holy Cross is going to look to respond right here.
The kick it's a squib kick, and it's picked up by Holy Cross and tackled at the 39-yard line is number 34 Hugh Kelly. So an interesting idea there from Lehigh special teams and special teams coordinator Mike Kasharba.
Yeah, that was definitely interesting. Now Holy Cross is getting pretty good field position as they start on the 38-yard line.
Yep, 2-man motion. Oh, and that's gonna be a false start on Holy Cross, and that was the left guard. And Matt was the first pointed out here, and let's see, and it's gonna be on, and it's gonna be on number 64, Eric Sheehan. And that's not the start that Holy Cross wanted.
Yeah, some of the Lehigh defensive linemen sort of baited him with that little move, as they're doing right now again.
And the shotgun now is Sluka takes a snap, handoff to Fuller, and he has got nowhere to go. And some commotion about the 30-yard line, but that'll be stopped for no gain. 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, not much space there for Fuller.
And Lehigh's run defense is one of the best. Is one of the best in the Patriot League. So we're gonna see. So it's strength on strength. We'll see how that goes today. Sluka in the shotgun takes a snap, looks to pitch, can't do it. Back to pass now, fires downfield, and it is incomplete, just out of the reach of number 5, Justin Shorter, and he had a step on his defender, Michael Jordan, and no, not that Michael Jordan. So it'll be 3rd down 15, but nevertheless, that was a potentially dangerous play for the Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, he actually had him. He just overthrew him by a little bit. It was a pretty good ball, just out of the reach right there. So 3rd and long now.
3rd and 15. That wind might be a factor here today. Sluka takes a snap, blitzes on, and the ball is fumbled, and it's recovered by Mike DiNucci at the 29-yard line. Wow, and that is a big play for the Mountain Hawks, and now they're already in field goal range, and I don't know if you could have asked for a better start.
Yeah, you really couldn't have. I mean, the opening touchdown and then the turnover created by the defense. It just looked like Sluka kind of had a little trouble handling that snap, and Mike DiNucci, who is definitely one of Lehigh's top defensive players, leads the team in tackles this year, was able to jump right on the football to give the Lehigh offense another chance to put up points as they start on the Holy Cross 29.
Absolutely, and Silbor and Yoder back in the backfield now. Silbor takes a snap, screen pass to Kennedy on the outside, and he'll get a decent gain out of that, and that'll be about that'll be about 8 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, just a little screen pass there.
That's the 4th time they used it today, I believe. They guess they saw something on film where they're saying, okay, we're gonna throw a lot of bubble screens and screen passes.
Right. I also think they're trying to get the ball out of Silbor's hands quickly, give him some early, easy decisions.
Silbor takes a pass to the end zone to Johnson, and it is one-hander. Oh my goodness! Ball was tipped in the air and caught one-handed for the touchdown. Eric Johnson, 22 yards. Unbelievable.
Wow, what a catch. So the defender initially tipped that one, but then Johnson was able to sort of one-hand stab and reel it in, as that's 2 touchdowns for him in the early going.
Wow, what a play there from Eric Johnson. That honestly that was deja vu kind of last year from the Lafayette game where he made one catch there. That might have been equally as impressive there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That reminded me of the Lafayette game where he was huge for Lehigh and keeping that one close. That was just a great catch.
Ball snap, kick is away, and kick is good. And Lehigh now leads 14-0 with 10:14 left to play here in the first quarter, and we will take a media timeout. But what a start today for the Mountain Hawks. You couldn't have asked for anything better, and right now the on the home sideline and the home stands, they're feeling pretty good. 14-0 Lehigh, 10:14 left to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back. Back, ladies and gentlemen, 14-0 Lehigh after a quick start on offense, a fumble by Holy Cross, and a amazing one-handed catch by Eric Johnson. And again, Jaden, we asked for a fast start on offense, and we got one.
Yeah, we certainly did. Everyone on offense has looked great. The offensive line has done a good job. Yoder, he's been good, and Silbor, he's looked pretty good so far. A couple good passes.
A little bit of squib kick to about the 15-yard line, taking out is number 5, Justin Shorter, and he'll be tackled at about the 30-yard line. And there's some fist fighting at the 40 between some Lehigh and Holy Cross players, and I guess tensions are running high right now. That's because that's happened on 2 or 3 occasions already.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you could tell that these teams are, rivals. There's been some sort of a little bit of shove in after the play, so the officials are going to have to sort of watch that as the game goes on.
Absolutely, and it's Sluka and Fuller in the backfield. Sluka takes the snap, screen pass to the outside, and nice tackle there by number 3, Nick Paltekian, number 8 and number 88, number 89, Christian Williams. Actually, that was not Christian Williams. I couldn't see the number, unfortunately, but it's a 1-yard gain. That's to number 5. That's to number 5. I'll find the number later. Hand off to Fuller now, and he's got a decent hole, but swallowed up quickly, and that'll be about a 4.5-yard gain. So we third down and a long 4.
Yeah, that was the first play for Holy Cross where they had some decent sort of space to operate, but Lehigh was able to sort of stuff them at the 35-yard line. So third down now.
Third down and 4 now for Holy Cross. Sluka. And looks like they're getting an audible from the sideline. Sluka takes a snap, hands off to Fuller, and he's got a big hole, and he'll get the first down. That'll be about a 7-yard gain, and he'll get to about the Lehigh 42-yard line.
Yeah, interesting decision there for Holy Cross to run, considering it's third and a long 4, but they got confidence in the running game.
Sluka looked like they were going to go fast-paced, but now they're getting all from the sideline. So against Sluka and Fuller in the backfield. Sluka takes a snap, hands it off, back to pass, and that's going to be caught for a big gain. That'll go to about the Lehigh 35-yard line. That's going to go to number 11, Byron Shipman, the senior. Back to pass, and same player again. It's going to be Shipman again. He'll get about a 6-yard gain. And Jaden actually pointed this out to me. It's not Matthew Sluka in a quarterback. It's Joe Bisonski. So it looks like Sluka is not playing right now.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I actually could see him right now. He's got his helmet off on the sideline.
2nd and 4 now. 2 men in the backfield. Look, it's Fuller and Purdy. And swallowed up in the backfield is Pisonsky, and that's number 95, Ben Murphy, with the sack, and that's going to be a huge loss. And that's going to go all the way back to the Lehigh 40.
Yeah, huge play there for Lehigh. It looked like Holy Cross was trying to set up the screen pass to Fuller, but nothing was there, and Lehigh was able to get a big defensive play.
Pisonsky now takes a huge loss, since we 3rd and 15 now for Holy Cross. Getting all now from the sideline, and in the backfield now is number 8, Jordan Forrest, the 5th year. Back to pass now is Pisonsky, looking downfield. He fires over the middle and is intercepted. And down at the 31-yard line of Holy Cross is number 27, Davis Rice. And that's another turnover for the Holy Cross Crusaders.
Yeah, just a great job there by Rice, sort of anticipating the pass. And Pizanski just did not look like he got too much on that. He kind of threw it. I think the receiver was looking for it on the outside, and he kind of threw it to the inside. And Lehigh was able to make a play to create another turnover and give the ball back to the offense.
And now Lehigh will get another possession on offense at the Holy Cross 31-yard line, so decent field position for them. And Sobor and Yoder in the backfield. McFadden coming across, and he's gonna get the jet sweep, and he will get about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, earlier Lehigh sort of ran a similar sort of option play there where they faked the handoff. That time they did hand it off, though, and they got, a decent game.
So he's second down about 6. And again, the shotgun is Sobor and Yoder. And it's been Yoder, so far it's been Yoder all the way. Kennedy coming across. Handoff is to Yoder, and he won't get it. He will get about half a yard on that, so he third down about a long 5.
Yeah, good job there by Holy Cross to get some penetration from the defensive line to sort of contain Yoder. And I think we're probably going to have a pass here for Lehigh.
I would tend to agree with you on that. And did he even get it? I'm not sure if he got any yards on that. I thought he got half a yard, but
yeah, I thought maybe a half, but they still have it at 3rd and 6.
So we're in the backfield. Back to pass. Firing downfield to McFadden. It is caught at the Holy Cross 40-yard line. A rainbow fade from Sobor and Lehigh with a big pass play of about 25 yards.
Yeah, just a great ball there by Sobor to give, McFadden a chance there to make a play. And that was just a great pass. I've been really impressed by what Sobor's been doing so far. A couple really great passes, and that one might have been the best of all of them.
I mean that was a beautiful touch there from Sobor. Now at the Holy Cross 40. Sobor and Yoder in the backfield. Back to pass to Sobor. He's firing towards the sideline, and it is over the head of Connor Kennedy. He had him wide open at about the 15-yard line. Just overthrew him a little bit.
Yeah, he did have him. It would have needed to be a really good pass, though. If he threw a near perfect pass, it would have been another big gain. But yeah, no, they weren't able to convert on that one.
So far, Lehigh finding a lot of holes in that Holy Cross defense.
Yeah, we mentioned it pre-game. Holy Cross is more known for their offense, and their defense does tend to give up a lot of points.
Sobor and Yoder once again in the backfield. Handoff is to Yoder on a counter, and he can get a big player, and he makes a cut, and he'll get about a 8-yard gain on that. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, he made a nice cut to avoid the initial defender, and just another great job by the Lehigh offensive line. Just watching that play, just pretty much everyone on the inside was blocked, and they were able to sort of make it easy for Yoder to bounce it outside.
And now it's Yoder and Sobor in the backfield again. Shotgun, 3rd and 2, and it looked like a broken down play, but is Sobor going to get the first down? No, he won't. He'll be about 2 yards short, so no gain on that. It looked like there was a little bit of confusion there, and let's see what Lehigh likes to do. You're probably in 4-down territory here.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to go for it because it's 4th and short, and it's kind of a long field goal attempt. Kind of an interesting decision there by Lehigh to go with the QB run. I think maybe they just give it back to Yoder, but
yeah,
they decided not to.
And so we're trying to go quickly here, and again, looks like they're going quick. Sobor trying to take the snap. He does. Screen pass to Williams, and he's going to get a big gain in a 1st down. And it's a 1st down for Lehigh, and he's down about the Holy Cross 26. So moving a bunched up formation and able to get the ball to Williams, and Lehigh able to pick up that big 1st down.
Yeah, good blocking there by the Lehigh wide receivers on the outside. Eric Johnson was there with the block, and kind of an interesting play call on a 4th and short.
Well worked out. And Silver takes a snap, rolling to his right, fires downfield, and it is batted away. And a nice play there from number 1, Matt Dushiman. And he broke up a nice pass to Connor Kennedy, and it'll be 2nd down 10.
Yeah, he had Kennedy for a second there. I think he should have, let the throw go a little earlier. But yeah, no, just good job there by Holy Cross to force the incompletion.
2nd down 10, and Silber and DiPietro in the backfield. Back to pass to Silber, looking over the middle, and it is incomplete. Well covered there from Holy Cross, and that was to Mason Humphrey.
Yeah, nothing there for Lehigh. They tried to get it to Mason Humphrey, who actually leads the team in receiving yards this year, but it looked like Holy Cross was ready for that one.
So it'll be third down 10 at the Holy Cross 27. Sobor and Yoder in the backfield. Sobor takes a snap back to pass. Screen pass to Yoder, and let's see what he can do. He will get to about the Holy Cross 24, and he'll be stopped way short of a 1st down. So it'll be 4th down about. It'll be 4th down about 6, and looks like the guy's going to go for this actually.
Yeah, kind of a conservative play call there by Lehigh. It looks like this was their plan to go for it, so they tried to pick up sort of, at least half of it there to make this 4th down manageable.
So now it's 4th down and 7. Sobor and Yoder in the backfield. So we're back to pass, looking downfield, and it is batted and incomplete. Bad defensive line, bad away by defensive lineman, and a turnaround downs for Lehigh, and Holy Cross will get the ball back at their own 24.
Yeah, just didn't really look like anyone was open there for Lehigh. Looks like we got a timeout.
Yep, we'll take a timeout ourselves too. 14-0 Lehigh with 1:47 left to go in the 1st quarter in this Patriot League game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 14-0 Lehigh with 1:47 left to go in the 1st quarter, and Jay and I were just talking about the decision to go for on 4th and 7 there on the Holy Cross 24, and I think we kind of see why they went for it.
Yeah, I mean, you brought up a good point about the weather potentially being a factor.
Pizanski hands it off to Fuller, and he's going to get a good gain out of that, and it'll be about 8 yards. 2nd down 2 for the Crusaders.
Yeah, good patient run there by Fuller.
and again it'll be Pizanski and Fuller in the backfield. Bunched up formation here for the Crusaders. Hand off to Fuller again, and he will get about a 5-yard gain the first down.
Yeah, smart here by Holy Cross, just trying to, get a couple first downs, sort of turn the tide here, and get the confidence up for the offense.
So it's first down 10 for the Crusaders, their own 38. So Pizanski and Fuller in the backfield again, moving quick now. Hand off again to Fuller up the middle, and he's going to bounce to the outside. He'll get about a 4-yard gain. So Holy Cross moving the ball pretty well right now. So I believe they have to get another play off this quarter. I think the play clock's just ahead of the game clock, so they got to get off at least one more play.
Yeah, it looks like that.
It's close, but I think that's the case.
Yeah.
Pizanski hands off to Fuller again, and he's going to get a decent gain out of that. And where's it going to be spotted? It'll be spotted just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Yep, 4 straight runs for Holy Cross to start this drive.
And that'll do it. So Lehigh with a very strong first quarter to start off the game. After two turnovers for Holy Cross in the quarter as well, and Lehigh with arguably their best first quarter by far this year. 14-0 Mountain Hawks at the end of 1. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the second quarter in this Patriot League match between Lehigh Mountain Hawks and the Holy Cross Crusaders, Lehigh up 14-0 after the first quarter. 3rd and 1 now for Holy Cross. Bizanski takes a snap, handoff up the middle, and Fuller is going to break it, and he's going to go the distance, and that's going to be a 47-yard touchdown for number 23, Jordan Fuller. And Holy Cross gets on the board on the very first play of the second quarter.
Yeah, kind of expected, I think, at least with the running play decision there on 3rd and short. And Fuller was able to make a guy miss, and he was off for a long touchdown.
Yeah, and that's a big play for Holy Cross, and now they cut the deficit to now 8 at the moment. Pending the extra point. So 9 seconds in, they already got a score.
Yeah.
Snap is away, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-7 Lehigh now after a 47-yard run from Jordan Fuller. And it looks like that we won't have a commercial break, so we'll keep going. And I don't think that's what anyone expected. I don't think that's what anyone expected that second quarter to start off with.
Yeah. Holy Cross, as we mentioned, is a high-powered offense, so we knew it was only a matter of time before they got on the board. Now the pressure's back on the Lehigh offense because they had that great start, a great first quarter. Obviously not a great play to start the second quarter, but the pressure is on the Lehigh offense to sort of, have a long drive and potentially extend the lead.
Yeah, and again, Holy Cross, look like they were able to figure some things out on defense at the end of on that last drive, able to get Lehigh turned over on downs. Lehigh went very pass heavy towards the end of the first quarter as well.
Yeah, definitely look for them to run the ball a little bit here.
And it'll be number 90 Daniel Porto to kick off for Holy Cross. The kick is away and goes to and taken out by Michael Jordan. And he's going to cut it upfield, and he's going to get tackled about the 29-yard line. That was my mistake. It was Dejuan Fields who took that out for Lehigh, and now their offense comes back out on the field.
Yeah, it looks like Fields might have been hit by his own guy there, trying to sort of make a juke move towards the inside. He had some space, actually, if he was able to sort of get by that little cluster, but he wasn't able to. Still a decent return, though, and Lehigh will start at the 28.
It'll be Sobor and Yoder start in the backfield. Sobor. McFadden coming across, takes a snap, hands off to Yoder, and Yoder will get about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, quick developing run there for Lehigh to get a decent gain on first down.
Yeah, I think they went a little pass heavy, and I'm wondering if they may have noticed that too and decided to go to the first year for that 4-yard gain. So second down, 6 now for the Mountain Hawks. And once again, it's Yoder and Sobor in the backfield. Ooh, some may have crossed there, but no call. Fad coming across. Sobor takes a snap back to pass. Pass from the middle is caught by Nick Williams, and that'll be a first down for Lehigh at the Holy Cross 35.
Hey, good job there by Williams. She's kind of finding a soft spot in the Holy Cross defense and just quick throw to move the chains.
And Lehigh utilizing their tight end there, and last year that was something they just did not do, and now Dan Hunt, the new offensive coordinator, might be putting emphasis on that. Sobor in the shotgun again. Takes a snap. Back to pass. Screen pass to Kennedy, who juggles it, and it is intercepted. What a mistake there from Connor Kennedy, and Holy Cross now in really good field position at their own 34. I mean, Lehigh's 34. Wow.
Yeah, that's a momentum changer there. The throw was a little low, but you kind of expect Kennedy to be able to hold that one in. And just really unfortunate that he bobbled it right into the hands of a Holy Cross defender.
Yeah, seeing that unfold, you could tell like, oh boy, this is gonna end poorly, isn't it? And it did. And now Holy Cross in really good field position, and there's a player down for Lehigh. Can't see who it is. We're in a commercial right now, but we'll run through it. And again, I can't tell who that is down the field.
Yeah, it looks like he's not okay. He's getting up.
And that's actually number 82, Mason Humphrey. And if he goes down, that's a big loss for Lehigh.
Yeah, you're definitely hoping to see if he's. Well, you're hoping that he's okay because he's their leading receiver this year. He's up now.
He's trying to walk off under his own power. Unfortunately, he's limping pretty badly right now. Now it's looking a little bit better. So Lehigh with as good as they did in the first quarter, this has just been a disastrous start to the second quarter, and you're gonna have to ask the defense again to come up with another stop.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically the opposite of what happened in the first quarter because, Lehigh in the first quarter scored quick, then turned it over, and then made Holy Cross turn it over. And here, Holy Cross scores quick and then turns Lehigh over.
And again, we're gonna have to see whether or not Lehigh's defense comes out and they're once again able to get another stop. But in the meantime, it just the last drive for Holy Cross, they kept burning Lehigh on the ground, and looks like both teams are kind of out of the timeout pretty soon.
Right, and it looked like Humphrey went into the Lehigh medical tent there, so we're definitely hoping that he's okay, and we'll update you guys when we have the chance to.
So Pizanski and Fuller in the backfield again. And Pizanski takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to Fuller, and he's going to be stopped for a short gain. That'll be about 3 yards. So he's second down 7.
Yeah, good job there by the Lehigh defense. There's a lot of space on some Fuller runs in the last drive, so they sort of clogged it up a little bit.
And we just got some stats, and Luke Yoder with 39 yards to start off the game. And Fuller with 29.
Yeah, not including that last run he had.
Yeah. Second down 7. Pizanski and Fuller once again in the backfield. Takes a snap. Back to pass. Fires downfield, and it is caught in the end zone. There's a flag, but it looks like it's going to be on the defense. So defensive pass interference, and yes, it will be defensive pass interference, and Holy Cross just an extra point now away from tying this game.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise at all that they went to, I think they went to Jalen Cocker there, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was him.
That's going to be, that's going to be number, I believe that's going to be number 80,
Yep.
Jaden Cocker, yep. And
it's 12 touchdowns now in the year for him. Great throw. And, I was watching that route, and Cocker didn't have his sort of eyes up until the last second, but he was able to locate the ball, and he kind of mossed the Lehigh defender there.
Mm-hmm.
Just a great catch.
Now they're going to review the previous play, and I didn't really question whether or not it was caught. But if it is, assuming that it's not, they would now accept the pass interference penalty. But it looked like that was pretty clearly a catch to me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, especially since he only got 1 foot in bounds. Yeah, I think it was definitely a catch. But all scoring plays are reviewed, so we'll see.
Yep, we shall see. Unfortunately, we don't have we don't have replay in our booth, but yeah. So we don't have a replay in our booth. So we're flying blind here. So we're just talking. We're gonna talk about scenarios in which in what both teams could do here. But before we do, we'll just like to recognize that it's Military Appreciation Day at Lehigh, and we like to thank all those serving in our armed forces. And we highly appreciate and commend you guys for serving our country and fighting for our freedoms. So they're still in replay review. So it looks like they're taking a pretty close look at this.
Yeah, I mean, so I think his feet definitely got down initially. Maybe he was bobbling it potentially.
Yeah, that's my one thought. Or maybe when he caught it, the ball hit the ground.
Right.
Looks like that's just about over. Actually, yeah. So I'm trying to see who's out on the field right now. Looks like it's gonna stand based off who's coming out.
Yeah. Looks like they're getting ready for the extra point.
Yeah. No. It looks like they already know what it is. It's a touchdown. So the call on the field stands, and Holy Crest now only an extra point away from tying this game.
Yeah, just a great response to start this quarter by Holy Cross.
Yeah. Then hey, they're a great team.
Yeah, they sure are.
And it'll be number 53. Number 53. Louis Panzula kicking the extra point. Palenzuela, the kick is up and the kick is good, and just like that, only 3 minutes and 26 seconds, only 2 minutes and 26 seconds in, Holy Cross has already tied this game.
Yeah, Lehigh is now kind of in desperate need of a good long offensive drive to sort of keep the Holy Cross offense off the field, because the Lehigh defense has been on the field a lot. Recently in the last sort of 5 to 6 minutes of game time. So a good drive by the Lehigh offense would do a lot for them and their potential to win this game.
Absolutely. And it looks like, and both teams are not coming back on the field, and it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be DiPietro and Fields as kick returns for the Mountain Hawks, and I don't see them. And they're not putting out Jeffrey J. Mill there anymore.
Yeah, look for Fields to catch this kickoff, and last time it was kind of a short kick, so maybe look for him to sort of make a big play out of this.
And it's going to be Porto to kick off. Kick is away, kind of a squib kick to DiPietro, and he'll pick it up. He's going to take it out, and did his knee touch down? It may have, and it looks like, and everyone's a little confused now. I'm not sure why the officials took so long to signal that he was down, and it's not reviewable either because he's down by contact.
It's kind of interesting here.
Now, generally speaking, you would say let that go, and then if his knee touches, then you bring it back. Because you can reverse that, but you can't reverse someone being ruled down by contact initially. They're saying, it looks like they're saying they signaled for fair catch. Yeah, so it looks like it was a fair catch. Lehigh will get the ball back at their own 15 now. So not only is the game tied now, but now they're deep in Holy Cross territory. Yoder takes on the outside, and he's going to get about a 4-yard gain. So second down and 6 now.
Yoder on the carry, brought down by Stu Smith.
Yeah, look for Lehigh to kind of lean heavily on Yoder here to start this drive. That was a pretty good run. Not a lot of space there, but he was able to carry a couple Holy Cross tacklers for a couple yards.
Sobor and Yoder again in the backfield, and Lehigh's leaning on that duo today. McFadden now coming in the backfield as well. Hand off to Yoder again, and he's going to get a... Ooh, he's blown up. He's blown up almost immediately. He'll get a decent-sized gain out of it. It'll be about 3rd and 1 now for Lehigh, and Yoder picking up some yards after contact.
Yeah, he was able to keep those legs churning, and again was able to carry a couple Holy Cross tacklers, a couple yards to set up a 3rd and short here.
And it will be 3rd down and 1 here for the Mountain Hawks. Again, Sobor in the shotgun. There's a certain play I would like to use here, but I know Nick will get mad if I say it. Hand off to Yoder, and he's going to get a big gain out of that, and he's going to break it to the outside, and he's down at the Holy Cross 40. He broke it open for about 16 yards, and that's going to be 1st down for Lehigh.
Yeah, a lot of space there for Yoder to run through. Good job by the Lehigh offensive line. Yoder was able to bounce it outside and get a much-needed 1st down for this Lehigh offense.
I didn't realize how much space there was there either, and Yoder was able to take advantage of it. Sobor and Garcia now in the backfield this time. Sobor calling for it, takes a snap, and bobbled, and he's just going to have to run with it, and he actually got decent. He actually was able to get positive yards out of that, so it'll be a 1-yard gain in 2nd and 9.
Yeah, it looked like they were maybe trying to hand it off, but Sobor was not able to sort of gather the snap. But, you know, he picked it up off the ground, and as you said, was able to get positive yards.
So it's 2nd down and 9 for Lehigh, and it's going to be Garcia in the backfield with Sobor. Wondering if Lehigh tries to go back again to Eric Johnson.
Yeah, he's at the bottom right here near the Holy Cross sideline.
Back to pass to Sobor. Oh, and he's going to have to just dish it out, and luckily he got that away. Someone came and almost got him unblocked. It'll be now 3rd and 9 for the Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, it looked like they tried a little play there, but Holy Cross wasn't fooled at all, and just nothing really going there. And now, tough situation here for Lehigh, 3rd and long.
3rd and 9 now, and Sobor in an empty backfield now. Sobor takes a snap, back to pass, fires downfield. He's got J-Mail, and it's going to be just out of his reach. Just out of his reach, and it'll be now 4th down, 9. Lehigh's going to have to punt.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Yeah, he had 3 or 4 steps on his defender, and Sobor just missed him. So for the first time today, we'll see Ben Banks-Alta Cruz for the Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, definitely a missed opportunity there. If he was able to throw a good ball, he might have even taken that to the house. There's no one really back there.
And I don't know if he would have taken it to the house, but he would have gotten at least 20 yards out of that.
Yeah, for sure.
4th down, 9 now. Ben Banks-Alta Cruz now on to punt for the Mountain Hawks. Oh, it's a fake. And Shapiro's going to run with it. And he's going to get the 1st down. And Shapiro goes all the way down to the Holy Cross 36-yard line. What a play call. What a gutsy call there from Mike Kasherba. And Lehigh gets a huge gain out of that.
Wow, that was crazy. He kind of looked like they snapped it to him, then he sort of faked the pass. He waited a second, then he just ran right through the middle. Definitely a bold play call, but a smart one with, Holy Cross having all the momentum in this game. Huge play.
And that was Hank Shapiro there on the run for Lehigh, and it's probably the first time he's gone in the stat book this year.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
And it'll be 1st down 10 for Lehigh at the Holy Cross 36.
Let's see if Lehigh could take advantage now of that great special teams play.
So we're back to pass. Nolan open, and he's just gonna have to run and take it himself, and he's not gonna get anything out of that. It looks like a kind of a broken down play for the Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that was. It looked like they were trying to maybe get a screen to McFadden on the outside, and he kind of looked open, but I don't know. Maybe that was the play design, sort of a QB draw.
I mean, your guess would be as good as mine. So it's gonna be it's Yoder in the backfield again, and I at this point I kind of wonder maybe you should just start handing it off to him again.
Right. It looks like they might here. They only got 2 receivers in this set.
Back to passes Silbor. Fires downfield to Williams, and it is incomplete, almost intercepted. And it'll be 3rd down and 10.
Pass intended for Connor Kennedy. Incomplete.
Yeah. The PA announcer said that that was intended for Kennedy. I don't know that was.
It was one of the two. Pick and choose. You'll have to ask Silbor after the game.
Yeah, he kind of just threw it in between 2 Lehigh receivers there.
I don't know if it's just me, but I would do a run here to Yoder, maybe a counter play here.
Right. It's 3rd and long. It's 4 down territory, so that they got 2 plays to pick it up.
And it is a handoff to Yoder, and not great blocking up front, and he actually no, it's game for no yards, and like the idea, just not great execution. Nice play there by number 96, Jovan George. And Lehigh's gonna have to go for it again. It's gonna be 4th down and long here.
Yeah, Lehigh's kind of been stuck in these sort of middle areas right here, with it being 4th and long a couple times because they're kind of too close to punt and too far to kick a field goal. So empty set here.
4th down, 10 your end, and to be offsides. Silber's just firing downfield, and it's going to be caught. Or is it? Oh, is it? Oh, it's juggled incomplete, but it's going to be an offsides penalty on Holy Cross.
Yeah, Sobor knew he had a free play there and sort of just launched it up in the direction of, I think, Eric Johnson was there, and I don't know, I'm not sure who else, but Lehigh had a chance at that one.
Well, it's going to be 4th down 5 now after an offsides penalty by Holy Cross. And Lehigh is going to get another shot here, and I think McFadden it looked like he almost came up with it in the end zone. I thought he did for a second.
Right, yeah. McFadden was the other guy. Kind of got tipped by a Holy Cross defender, and McFadden got his hands on it, but wasn't able to reel it in.
Sobor. Back to pass. Fires over the middle to no one, and it's going to be falling complete. It looks like miscommunication, and Holy Cross will take over on downs.
Yeah, exactly. As you said, a miscommunication. He kind of threw it behind Yoder, and Yoder wasn't even looking at the ball. Just kind of looked like a panicked throw a little bit.
Yeah, looked like he got a little bit happy feet there. Well, anyways, we're going to take a little break here. All tied up at 14 with 7:22 left to go in the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 14-14 here with 7:22 to go to the second quarter, and as good as the first score as Lehigh has, it's been nothing short of disaster in the second.
Yeah, they haven't gotten much going on offense, and defense has been giving up some big plays.
And it's going to be Pizanski in the backfield. Back to pass, firing over the middle, and it is incomplete. Throws short of number 11, Byron Shipman. That'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, it just didn't really look like he was looking for the ball there. He was kind of open in the middle of the field, but just didn't really have his eyes up.
So second down and 10 for the Crusaders. They're moving quickly now again. And they're getting all the way from the sideline. Look, that's an adjustment they've made. It looks like they've gone less quick paced and more going to the sideline for audibles. Hand off up to middle to Fuller, and he's gonna get. Oh, he'll get a decent gain out of that. That's gonna be about 6 yards.
Yeah, it looked like Lehigh had him wrapped up, sort of a couple yards further back, but he kept those legs moving and was able to get a decent running play to set up third and manageable here for Holy Cross.
It's gonna be 3rd down 4 now here for the Crusaders.
It's gonna be interesting to see what they go to here, because in this spot earlier they went to a run, but it looks like Lehigh's kind of loading up the box here.
And the Crusaders in a bunch formation too, so they do go up the middle, and it'll be blown up, and that's gonna be a 1 yard loss, and that'll be fourth down 5. And let's see what Holy Cross is gonna do. It looks like they're gonna send out the punt team.
Yeah, see, that's where I think a quarterback with a little more experience might have changed the play there. I saw from up here that Lehigh had 9 guys in the box ready for the run, and just not a high percentage chance of that working out because of how many defenders were in the box for Lehigh.
I mean, Pizanski is a junior though.
Yeah, but he hasn't really started too much for Holy Cross.
Yeah, you've got a point. So Holy Cross is going to punt. Let's see what they try here. And there's a flag now. It's going to be delay a game. So now it'll be 4th down and 10.
Yeah, just a really big stop there. I mean, great job by the Lehigh defense to get a 3 and out after the turnover on downs.
And it will be Nick Beltecchi returning for the Mountain Hawks. It'll be Huney back to punt. He gets it away. Long kick. Beltecchi will take it about the 31-yard line. Gets upfield, and he's going to get to about the 41-yard line of Holy Cross. And that's going to be a flag, and that's going to be a face mask on Holy Cross. And Lehigh will get another 15 out of that.
Yeah, big play there by Peltekian. He had 2 weeks ago, he had a punt return touchdown against Bucknell to give Lehigh a big lead towards the end of the first half. And just a really good job there. He caught a high kick and was able to make a couple guys miss. And Lehigh's going to have it, I think, in Holy Cross territory after the penalty.
Yeah, will now be placed the Holy Cross 45.
Yeah, big opportunity here for Lehigh.
And it looks like there's an immediate timeout. It looks like no one was expecting one. And it looked like someone from ESPN Plus was like, hold on. We're going to commercial here. And I think we will too. So Lehigh now in great field position. All type of 14 with 5:37 left to go in the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. Back, ladies and gentlemen, 14-14 with 5:37 to go in the second quarter as the sun starts to come out here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And Lehigh now at the Holy Cross 45. Sobor and I think DiPietro in the backfield. No Garcia. Sobor back to pass again. And he's going to look downfield and he's going to get sacked. Held the ball for a long, long time there. Couldn't find anyone open and wasn't able to escape.
Yeah, good play by Holy Cross there to start things off.
And Lehigh now 2nd and 12, so not a huge loss, but definitely a decent sized one.
Yeah, it's sometimes tough on this Lehigh offense when they have negative gains.
Sobor takes a snap handoff to Garcia, and he's gonna get a decent sized gain out of that, and he'll be down at about the Holy Cross 40. So it'll be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, and now, again, we're in a similar situation as we've been in for Lehigh with the last couple drives when they've gotten it into Holy Cross territory. It's definitely 4-down territory now, so they're probably going to, I don't know, maybe a run or a screen pass possibly to try to pick up some of it.
I'd probably agree with you on that, Jaden. Handoff up the middle to Garcia, and he'll get a short gain out of that, and it'll be a 2-yard gain. It'll be 4th down and 3.
Yeah, just an inside zone there. And it looked like Garcia kind of lost his footing trying to go forward.
So we haven't seen a lot of DiPietro today. We've seen a lot of Yoder, and we've seen a decent amount of Garcia.
Yeah, I think Lehigh's probably going to pass here. Just my feeling.
Let's see what they do here. 4th down, 3. See what they do here. Sobor makes a play call audible. Gets under center now. And it looks like they're just trying to draw Holy Cross off sides, and it's going to be a delay of game. Or no, actually.
Timeout.
Kevin Cahill will take his first time out of the first half. So it looked like Lehigh was trying to get Holy Cross to jump off sides, but unsuccessful there.
Right, definitely not a bad idea. But Holy Cross wasn't fooled.
No, they certainly were not, and it's gonna be 4th down and 3. You gotta wonder what they're gonna do, if they might put Yoder back in the game and try a run, or go Garcia again for a run, or you could try to do a pass over the middle again.
Right.
I feel like over the middle, like whenever they try to pass over the middle short and get out quick, that's where they've had the most success.
Yeah, they've definitely had some success doing that. It looks like Yoder's out here now.
And let's see what Dan Hunt has cooked up for the Bound Hawks. 4th down, 3 now. Sobor in the backfield along with Yoder. Sobor takes a snap, back to pass, screen pass to Yoder, and he's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he'll be down at about the 30-yard line. And that's a big game for Lehigh, and about 7 yards, and Lehigh picking up a huge 1st down.
Yeah, as you said, huge 1st down. It was just a little screen pass to Yoder, and he made a nice spin move right at the marker to make sure to get it. And now Lehigh is approaching the red zone. They got it on the 30-yard line of Holy Cross.
And a great sign to see here. Mason Humphrey now back on the field. It's going to be Garcia and Sobor in the backfield. Sobor takes the snap, hand up to Garcia up the middle, and he's got a big hole, and he's going to get a big gain out of that. That'll be a gain of about 8 yards. And now Lehigh is starting to cook with gas here, and it's going to be 2nd down and about 2.
Yeah, good job there by Garcia. He made a little move sort of at the line of scrimmage and was able to push forward for 8.
Lehigh now just outside of the red zone. And again, Garcia staying out there.
You'd think they're going to run it to him again on 2nd and short to try to pick this up.
You never know. Garcia to Sobor's right. Sobor takes a snap. Back to pass again. Screen pass now to Kennedy, and he is going to pick up a gain of about 4 and a 1st down. and that's actually Luke Yoder. And I'm not sure why they want to stop the clock there for a second, but actually, yes, because within 2 minutes, the new rule is whenever you get first down, you stop the clock, and that was a rule change that the NCAA had this year, is that clock used to stop whenever a team got first down, but now it's only within 2 minutes of each half.
Yeah, I like that rule change. It makes the games, go quicker a little bit.
Yep. It's going to be Sobor and Garcia in the backfield. Sobor takes a snap, looking, fires to Garcia, and he'll get a gain of about 3, I would say.
Yeah.
And
Looks like he got to the 15.
and it's going to be someone take a timeout. They stopped the clock, but I don't know what. Oh, it's going to be Holy Cross. Yes, Holy Cross took a timeout. I was wondering why they stopped the clock, but I couldn't see. But it's going to be, that was a game of about 2 yards, and I think that it looks like more about 3.
Yeah, I thought it was 3. The markers at the line of scrimmage was at the 18, and I thought he got to the 15. But yeah, timeout here by Holy Cross. It looks like they have some intentions in potentially getting the ball back after the Lehigh drive, which is why the coach is burning a timeout.
Yeah, I think that they want that ball back again. And Lehigh, they're for sure within field goal range now. They're now in the red zone.
Yeah, so not 4-down territory anymore. I mean, obviously it depends on where they are if 4th down arrives.
So it's now 2nd down and 8 for the Mountain Hawks.
Yeah,
So-
go ahead.
No, you go first.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, they passed there, but I'd maybe go to a run here. Potentially burn a little time off the clock, make Holy Cross use a timeout. And also, they've run the ball pretty well on this drive, so definitely look for Lehigh maybe to use a little inside zone here.
I could definitely see that. I mean, it's been working well for them today. And it's going to be 2nd down and 8 now for the Mountain Hawks. It'll be Sobor and Yoder this time in the backfield. Sobor takes a snap, hand off to Yoder, and he's got a big hole up the middle, and he's going to go down about the 1 yard line. A big game for Luke Yoder, about 15 yards, and Lehigh gets the first down.
Yeah, nice job by the offensive line and by Yoder. Again, a little inside zone there, and he was able to take it down to the 1 yard line. So Lehigh is right there to potentially take a 7-point lead going into the half.
And a timeout again by Holy Cross, and they really want that ball back, and I think they're thinking Lehigh's probably going to score here, and I guess they're trying to play the long game here.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, they got a lot of confidence in their offense. Obviously, they average over 41 points a game, so they definitely want to get their offense another chance here before the end of the half.
And so far, it's been a great first half for. It's been a great first half for Luke Yoder, who's for sure over 50 yards now.
Yeah, he's looked good. It just seems like he's had a bunch of good runs, good solid runs.
Some other scores around the Patriot League: Lafayette up 10-0 over Colgate, and I believe and we're just starting the Bucknell Fordham game. Looks like Yoder and Sobor in the backfield in the shotgun. Sobor takes a snap, hand off to Yoder, and he is in. Touchdown, Lehigh. 1 yard run, Luke Yoder to cap off a great drive for the Mountain Hawks, and they take back the lead 20-14.
Yep, just another inside zone there, right up the middle. Good blocking, and Lehigh gets its 3rd touchdown.
And now Lehigh up 6 points, paying the extra point with 1:10 left to play in the 2nd quarter. And Holy Cross, they're going to get another shot with 1 timeout left. And then Lehigh got in that weird formation again. We've already seen one fake punt. We may have seen them try another.
Yeah. That might be a once per game type of thing.
Kick is away from Garrido, and the kick is good. Now Lehigh up 21-14 after they blew a 14-0 lead. They're able to come back, and that shows great resilience from this Mountain Hawk team.
Yeah, definitely a much needed drive there. You know, Lehigh started with the ball, so Holy Cross is gonna got a little bit. Holy Cross is gonna have a chance to score here before the half, and then to start the second half. So definitely an important drive here. Lehigh definitely doesn't want to give up a touchdown coming back here.
It'd be huge for Lehigh getting the ball back. I'm sorry. It'd be huge for Lehigh stopping Fordham here because, sorry, not Fordham, Holy Cross. Stopping Holy Cross here, and then because they get the ball in the second half.
Exactly.
So for all intents and purposes, it's been a fairly even fight so far between both these teams.
Yeah, you know, Lehigh's looked pretty good. You know, a couple mistakes sort of in the early part of that second quarter, but that was a really good drive.
Garrido now kicks off. Looks like kind of a squib kick to the 23-yard line, and some confusion, and swallowed up there at the 26 is not looked like his number one, Matt Denshin.
Yeah, good job there by Lehigh. It was kind of a short kick, and he caught it about at like the 22 or 23 and wasn't really able to get too many extra yards after the catch.
So it looks like Lehigh does not want to give Holy Cross any opportunities to return kicks.
Right, I was thinking the same thing. They've kind of been keeping it away, and they've gone to, as you've said, squib kicks and just sort of shorter, sort of sky kicks.
Pazanski now in the empty backfield, motioning out as Forrest. Pazanski takes a snap, fires to the sideline. It is caught, but a nice tackle by Beltekian, and that's going to be about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, that was a good play, but a Lehigh defense.
It also stops the clock as well.
Yeah, if you're a Lehigh defender, you definitely want to try to keep the Holy Cross receivers inside the out-of-bounds markers.
Back to pass again. It's Pazanski looking downfield, can't find anyone, and he's going to have to throw it away. And I think some Lehigh Mountain Hawk fans wanted to hold there, and I thought it was pretty clear, and that was on number 94, and Matt Spatney was being kind of mauled in the backfield.
Yeah.
But no call here from the officials, so it's 3rd down 5 now.
And now this is interesting here because if Lehigh can get a stop, they could potentially get the ball back.
Holy Cross getting all over from the sideline. Pazanski hands off to Fuller, and Fuller is going to pick up the 1st down. A little surprised how conservative Lehigh played there, and he gets about a 10-yard gain out of that.
Yeah, I mean, Lehigh just hasn't been able to stop that inside zone to Fuller the whole game.
Back to pass again is Pazanski. He fires downfield, and it will be caught again, and that's going to be a sideline catch.
It's Jalen Cocker with another catch.
And is the clock rolling here? No, it's not, so they don't have to move quick. And Holy Cross just driving down the field now. And someone's taking a timeout, and who is it?
Review.
It looked like he got his feet down there, but we'll see. Well, obviously we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're reviewing this.
I mean, it looked pretty clear to me.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, who knows? I mean, again, we don't have any TVs here, so we're flying blind. So some might have seen something that we didn't see.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I think is maybe they thought maybe he bobbled it a little bit going towards the sideline because he definitely got his feet down, but maybe he didn't have full control of the ball.
Well, let's see what the officials say here. And it looks like a pretty quick review.
Yeah, the Lehigh defense is coming back
Yeah.
out.
We'll see what they do.
That review kind of should help the Lehigh defense.
So it's confirmed. So I know for sure that it was a catch. So first down, Holy Cross at the Lehigh 44 now, actually.
Yeah, that stoppage should help the Lehigh defense a little bit because Holy Cross had a lot of momentum.
Blitz is on. Back to pass now. And throwing downfield, it's going to be dropped.
Wow.
And that was a great deflection. That was a great hit there from number 10.
Logan Jones.
Yeah, great hit by him, and
Coker's down though.
Yeah,
Sideline.
he took a big hit there from Logan Jones. Look at that throw kind of died in the air.
Right. Yeah, he didn't get too much on it. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good throw. Just a great play by Logan Jones, and that's just kind of one of those plays where Jones didn't do anything wrong there. You know, he didn't try to injure Coker or anything. He was just trying to make a play on the ball, and Coker's okay. So that's really good to see.
Great to see him get up under his own power. It looked like he got the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
Right, and looks like he might be out of this next play as he's on the sideline. But it's great to see him get up.
Yeah, definitely. I think he has to be out of this next play. I think that's an NCAA rule. If you go down with an injury, you have to stay out for at least one play. Second down, 10 now for the Crusaders. I think one's going to go all the way from the sideline. And a false start now from Holy Cross. Yep, and Holy Cross, they think it's on Lehigh, but look like that at the right tackle, looks like the right tackle, Pat McMurdy, jumped first.
Yeah, that was definitely on Holy Cross.
I thought that was. I didn't really think that was particularly close either. Yeah. So it's gonna be second down, 15 now for the Crusaders.
Yeah, definitely a costly penalty now, because Holy Cross isn't in field goal range. They probably need to pick up a first down to get there.
Back to pass now is Pizanski looking downfield, firing over the middle, and it is incomplete. Fired towards the end zone, just out of the reach of number 11 Byron Shipman, and it's be third down 15 now for them.
Yeah, that was actually a really good ball, I thought. Shipman kind of, I don't think he located the ball initially, and he kind of slowed down. I think if he kept running at full speed, it would have hit him in stride. But I thought that was a pretty good ball, actually.
Third down 15 now for the Crusaders. And let's see, looks like we have a timeout. And it's going to be taken by Lehigh this time. Looks like Kevin Cahill wants to, and Rich Nagy are gonna regroup here, and they're gonna prepare for a big play here to send at the end of the second half.
Yeah, I like the timeout call. You know, even though Holy Cross has had a couple incompletions on the last couple plays, their receivers have been open. And, you know, at 3rd and 15, you probably want to play a lot of guys near the sticks to just sort of keep everything in front, because you definitely don't want Holy Cross picking this up.
Third down 15 now for the Crusaders, and not sure what play they're going to dial up here. I'm going to guess it's a pass play. I'd be very surprised if it's a run. Fuller's not in the backfield this time. It's actually number 20, Tyler Purdy. If he's related to Brock Purdy, but anyways.
And it looks like Coker's back in the game too.
Pizanski takes a snap, looking downfield, firing deep, and it is going to be one-handed caught. It's unbelievable.
This guy gets knocked out of the game, and then he comes back, and they just bomb it to him, and he makes a one-handed grab.
Nick Paltekian had good coverage on him too. They made a great one-handed catch, and that's going to be number 80, Jaden Coker again, 51 yards.
Unbelievable. 13 touchdowns now in the season for that guy.
He's been a star for the Crusaders this year, and they're now once again an extra point away from tying this game, and that's a big possession for them. And Lehigh might have an extra man on the field. Well, now they don't. McFadden was able to get off luckily, and that kick is good. And now the game's all tied up.
Yeah, that was another really good throw I thought by Pizanski. He I mean, it was perfectly placed. I mean, great timing on the route. It was just a straight go route by Coker. And I don't know, I feel like the Lehigh safety just didn't really turn his head for the ball. Maybe he didn't think it was coming, but just a really good throw. And it was through that like 50, 55 yards, I think.
No, yeah, it was a 51-yard touchdown pass for Coker, and it's going to be and I was a little surprised. I was a little surprised that that the Lehigh safeties weren't playing deeper on that play.
Yeah.
I thought at that point they would, that on 3rd and 15 you play a little more conservative.
Right. Yeah, it's just especially after the timeout, it's just not a great look to let a big play like that up. Um, and just kind of unfortunate because Lehigh had a great chance there to sort of take a 7-point lead going into the half, but now it's tied and Lehigh's probably just gonna kneel it if they can't get anything significant on this kick return.
I mean, they do have a timeout left. I wouldn't be too surprised if they decide to try something here, and DiPietro will take it out for the Mountain Hawks, and he's going to be swallowed with about the Holy Cross 27. I'm sorry, Lehigh 27. Pardon me. So my guess is, yeah, they probably take a knee. Not a great return, and kind of a disappointing first half of the Mountain Hawks after getting out to a 14-0 lead, and then getting a 21-14 lead, then it disintegrating on a spectacular 51-yard touchdown grab by Jaden Coker, and it looks like that they're going to go in a victory formation, which it's not victory formation now, obviously, but they're going to kneel and they're going to take it into the half, all tied up at 21. So Hill take the knee, and that'll do it for the first half. So very eventful, I just say the least. Some great catches by Jaden Coker and by Jalen Coker and by Eric Johnson. Yes, the 2 star wide receivers, two of the key players in this game, and they've gone off so far. 21-all going into halftime. It's been a great one. Don't miss the second half. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we get back to the game, Mr. Blue Sky is playing around us, and as the blue skies are starting to come out at Goodman Stadium, and the weather has not really been very accurate of what's been on the field today. It's been pouring yards, pouring touchdowns here at Goodman Stadium today, and it was kind of very uneven. If you just look at the first half stats, looks like they're pretty even. But if you look at quarter stats, it's like it's a tale of two stories.
Yeah, for sure. Lehigh outscored Holy Cross by 14 in the first quarter, and then Holy Cross outscored Lehigh by 14 in the second. And it's kind of been what you mentioned pregame, a battle with the running backs a little bit. Both the running backs have had huge first halves. Each running back has a touchdown. Luke Yoder, the Lehigh running back, 83 rushing yards and 91 for Jordan Fuller.
Kick is away, and Holy Cross will take it out, and this is gonna be a good gain for Holy Cross, and it's gonna be number 5. It's gonna be number 5. Well, I don't have a list.
Justin Shorter.
Justin Shorter, yeah. And he got a big gain, and that's probably why Lehigh doesn't kick it deep that often, and he's gonna get to Holy Cross 44. And Holy Cross in a very good field position to start off the second half.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing when he was returning that kick. There was a lot of space for him to run, and he did a good job of bouncing to the outside, and probably the best field position for Holy Cross in the game so far, off of a kick return.
And it's gonna be Bizanski in the backfield. He'll hand off, and it's gonna be about a 4-yard gain for looks like Tyler Purdy, and that's gonna be second down and about 5.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. He was lined up as a wide receiver and then sort of went to the backfield right before the snap. The quarterback motioned him and just handed him the ball, and he's back there again. It looks like.
So second down 5 again for the Crusaders, and Bizanski and no Sluka in to start the second half. So Bizanski in. As we hand off up the middle, and this time it's not going to work. 2 men on the play there to tackle Purdy, and it's gonna go for no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, good tackle there. And now interesting here for Holy Cross. In similar situations in the first half, when they had about this distance, they would run it. I think we might see a throwing play here, though. I don't know. 3rd and 5.
Yep, we will see. It's going to be Bizanski in the backfield along with Forrest. He motions out, and Bizanski now back to pass, looking over the middle of the field. And it's going to be caught, and he's going to get the first down. Actually, wait.
Ball came out,
and it looks like who was it recovered by someone?
Yeah, I think Holy Cross recovered it. Maybe I think he was already down when the ball came out.
Kind of curious whether or not they'll review that play, because that could be something that they do, that could be something that's reviewable.
Right.
And it would. If it was a fumble, the ball will go to the spot where it was recovered, because you can't advance it forward, but it can go backward.
It looks like it's standing, though.
Bizanski back to pass. Look over the middle. He's being chased. The ball is loose. The ball is loose. Who's going to pick it up? It's going to be Lehigh. Number 94, Matt Spatney, will pick it up for the Mountain Hawks, and a big turnover for them, and they'll get the ball at the Holy Cross 46.
Yeah, that was Davis Rice who got into the backfield there and stripped Bizanski. Great play there. Went for the ball, and Lehigh was able to recover it. Huge play for Lehigh to start this second half.
And the sack there by number 27, Davis Rice, the strip sack, and Lehigh now, they're in great field position on offense, and let's see what they have dialed up.
Yeah, that's 3 turnovers that this Lehigh defense has created here in this game so far. And they were able to score off of a turnover in the first half by Holy Cross, so they're going to look to do the same here.
So Boer takes a snap handoff to Yoder, and he's going to get a decent gain out of this, and he's pushing forward, and that'll be about 7 yards. And a nice gain to start off there for Luke Yoder, and he's now up to 90 yards.
Yeah, good run there. He pushed forward and sets up a second and short now for Lehigh.
And Lehigh taking their time here, so kind of the opposite of the Holy Cross offense. Holy Cross fast-paced, Lehigh a little bit. The Turtle eventually wins the race. Sobor takes a snap, hands off to Yoder again, and he's going to bounce to the outside. He's got space to run, and he will get it to about the Holy Cross 38, and that'll be a first down.
Yep, they're feeding him the ball as they were in the first half. That's 13 rushes now for Yoder, and he's nearing that 100-yard mark again.
And yep, he's let's see wonder what's going on here. Looks like referee's gonna give time. They're gonna give each team time for substitutions, which Lehigh's gonna have to get this ball off quickly. There's only 7 seconds left, and Holy Cross, they look confused right now. And so we're back to pass. He fires downfield. And it's way short.
We had him.
And there's a flag though. Hold on. And actually, it looks like a legal substitution on the Holy Cross defense. Yep.
Good call.
Looked like one of the back judges was signaling. I saw him signaling illegal substitution, and that's a good, decently big play because that was an incomplete pass too.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a costly penalty there for Holy Cross.
So
you'd think Lehigh would run it here now with 1st and 5.
It'll be first. Yep, it will be first down 5 here for the Mountain Hawks, and Yoder in the backfield. Let's see what they do. They run to Yoder, and or actually no, I think it's J-Mail. No, it is Yoder. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now it'll be a game of about 1. Yep, game of about 1. So 2nd and 4. So let's see if they go run here again or if they try a pass this time.
Yeah, not much space on that run for Yoder.
Sobor and Yoder once again in the backfield. Sobor takes a snap. Hand off to Yoder again. He's got space up the middle, and he's going to get a first down. And that's a game of about 8. And Yoder, he has now crossed the 100-yard mark for sure.
Yeah, definitely. He cut that one back inside off the inside zone handoff to get a first down for the Mountain Hawks, and they're on the 25-yard line of Holy Cross.
First down 10 for Lehigh, the Holy Cross 25, like Jay had said. Yoder and Sobor in the backfield. Again, another handoff to Yoder up the middle, and he cuts it outside, and oof, a nice tackle there. Stop for about a gain of 2 by number 1, Matt Dushman.
Yeah, I think Yoder had a chance to cut that one inside, but he tried to bounce it out, and Dushman was kind of ready for that move and was able to make the tackle. So
it's 2nd down 9 for the Mountain Hawks again. And once again, they're in kind of a similar situation where they're going to need to get in which they're going to need to figure out a way to gain some yards.
Yeah, now this is interesting here because Holy Cross seems to sort of be loading up on the run a little bit.
And again, it's another handoff to Yoder, and this is going to be stop for no gain.
Yeah, as I said, Holy Cross is kind of loading up on the run, so I would have liked to maybe see a passing play there because they know that Lehigh's been trying to get the ball to Yoder a lot. Now it's 3rd and long.
3rd down 9 for the Mountain Hawks, and it'll be DiPietro in the backfield this time. And let's see if Lehigh does a short pass here, or they go long, or they run again.
Yeah, they got some options because they can either try to pick up a couple yards to try to set up a field goal, or they could just try to pick up the first down.
So we're taking a snap back to pass, fires over the middle, and it is incomplete, and no flags, and it'll be 4th down 9. So let's see what Cahill does here. Does he go for it? Does he try to kick a field goal? He is going to.
Looks like field goal.
Yes, it looks like field goal here for Lehigh. So It'll be about a 40-something yard kick here for Nick Garrido,
Yeah, I think 41 or 42.
which you would think would be in a. Honestly, I feel like high schoolers can actually kick that, so I would think that would be within his range. But KO electing not to be as aggressive this time around.
Yeah, I think it's on the very edge of his range.
So let's see what he does here. Snap is away, the kick is away, and it is good. Nick Garrido, good from about 41, 42 yards out, and Lehigh takes lead 24-21.
Yeah, nice kick. Coming into this game, I don't think he made one over 40 yards. So definitely good to get on the board there. And, you know, a good drive there by Lehigh off of the turnovers, so getting more points off of the Holy Cross turnover. And now they got a 3-point lead.
Now everyone gets, and also everyone with that made field goal, everyone gets a free taco now from El Jefes. And we're going to go into commercial break now with Lehigh up 24-21 with 8:32 left to go in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 24-21 Lehigh with 8:32 left to go in the third quarter, and it's been a big offensive day today. We kind of predicted that coming in this game. It would be a bit of a shootout, and I think that this has been a very entertaining game so far.
Yeah. The Lehigh offense. Oh,
An onside kick here, and Holy Cross will recover it this time. So a little bit of a surprise there from Lehigh, and Holy Cross able to get on that pretty easily, and it's going to be they'll get the ball back at their own 48.
yeah, that was an interesting decision there by Lehigh.
A bit, yeah. It was a little surprising. I would definitely very aggressive. I would say that much. Not sure about trying it there though.
Right. Good field position now for Holy Cross.
Pizanski takes the snap, hand off to Fuller, and he will get about 6 yards. Wait, but there's a penalty. And let's see what this. And this is going to be a legal block in the back on Holy Cross. So this will be coming back. And fans not happy about that. I mean, I wouldn't be either, but. And looks like that. And one of the referees is talking to a coach. So that's a big loss for Holy Cross there, and they're going to be pushed back now to about the 44 now. So we'll consider that a 4-yard penalty. So it's first and 14 now.
Yeah, that was on the wide receiver James McLaughlin. And as you said, that is a big loss because that was a pretty good first down run, but the penalty negates it and pushes them back.
So first down 14 now for the Crusaders. Back snap, and it's going to be a run for Fuller, and he's going to get a big gain out of this, and he's going to get that yardage all back, and he'll get first down along with it.
Yeah, He's over 100 now for the game, and just Lehigh has not been able to stop that inside zone to Fuller at all this game.
It's been kind of the same thing for Holy Cross, though, too. Like, they just haven't been able to stop it either.
Right, but I think they've had a little more resistance than Lehigh has, just in my opinion.
There, I would agree with you, yes. Pazanski gets now getting an audible from the sideline. And Pazanski takes a snap. Another handoff to Fuller, and another big hole, and that's going to be about a 10-yard gain. That's going to be first down.
Yep, another first down. They're just feeding Fuller here.
And let's see if Lehigh can adjust to it on this drive. Pazanski takes a snap again, and another handoff up the middle, and this time it's going to go nowhere. And that's going to be about a gain of 2, and even then that's going to gain about 2, yeah. And that's going to be second down 8 now for the Crusaders.
Yeah, much better job there by Lehigh. Holy Cross went really quick there with that play to try to, catch the Lehigh defense off balance, but Lehigh was ready for it.
Pazanski takes a snap, handoff again. This time it's to Forrest, and this will be a short run too.
He pushed forward at the end there a little bit.
Yeah, and stoppage because Holy Cross's player helmet came off, so he'll have to come out. That was number 50. That was number 56. Center Christo Kelly, actually. So now 3rd down 4 here for the Crusaders, and this could be 4 down territory for them as well.
Yeah. Let's see if they go to that inside zone again with Forrest.
Pazanski takes a snap, back to pass, fires over the middle, and it is complete. That's actually the silent. That's going to be about 7 yards, and see, that's
Quinn Gregory.
That's Quinn Gregory there on the reception there. That's going to be first down for the Crusaders. Now they're in the red zone.
Yeah, just a little out route there by Gregory. And they were able to pick that one up as we have some substitutions here for Lehigh. Maybe getting the run defense in there.
Fuller again in the backfield. Pazanski making an audible, takes the snap, back to pass, fires to the end zone. It is incomplete. Over the head of Jalen Coker.
Yeah, not a surprise that Holy Cross is trying to get it to him in the red zone, but Lehigh was ready for it. They had 2 people over there.
And Holy Cross, looks like they're getting the play call, and it's going to be 3 men in the backfield.
Yeah, maybe some sort of option play here.
Forrest, Purdy, and Fuller. Handoff goes to Fuller, and it's going to be a decent gain up the middle, and they're stopped at about the 9-yard line, so that'll be about 3rd and 4. Tackle was made by Michael Jordan, and again, not that Michael Jordan. Actually, no, it's 3rd down and is it 3rd down and 4, or 3rd down and 5?
I think it's 3rd and 5.
All right, so it is 3rd and 5. All right, so Holy Cross, this is a big 3rd down for both teams here, and it's a bunch of formation here for both of them, and looks like Holy Cross is lining up for a run. Let's see what they try here, and it is going to be a run, and it's going to be, and Fuller will get the first down, and he will go down about the 2-yard line. Lehigh knew exactly what was coming, and they couldn't stop it.
Yeah, you called the play out. Yeah, you knew it was going to be a run, and just Lehigh has not been able to stop Fuller at all today. And another good run on a 3rd and medium to put Holy Cross really close to taking the lead as we have a Lehigh player on the ground.
And that's going to be Logan Jones for the Mountain Hawks. He's going to looks like he was cramping a little bit, and I think I saw one of the trainers on the sideline saying "Go down, go down." So I'm not sure how injured he is. It looks like they're trying to stretch him out right now, but I remember my high school coach always said that always said drink water, so you don't cramp.
Yeah, wasn't one of those things where he's faking to sort of stop the momentum of Holy Cross. He kind of looks okay, but
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna speculate.
honestly, because the NFL, they actually did issue a memo about that last year, saying that like if like it was obvious that a player was going down to like stop momentum of a drive, they would call delay a game.
Yeah. That was a big topic of discussion.
Yes, it was.
These players were doing it every week, it seemed like.
Bazonskin full in the backfield, and I'm gonna bet the house here that they just gonna hand off to Fuller here,
Yeah, definitely.
and he does, and he is in. 2-yard touchdown to 2-yard touchdown to Jordan Fuller, and Holy Cross now has their first lead of the day. They are now up 27-24.
Yeah, big, powerful drive there by Holy Cross. They really didn't do much, but just sort of, run those inside zone plays. And, Lehigh's going to have to make an adjustment to try to stop that.
So, on the kick, the extra point now is kicker Luis Palenzuela. Palenzuela's kick is up, and it is good. And now Holy Cross up 28-24 now, and not exact. And after Holy Cross getting a stop on defense, Lehigh's defense not able to stop Jordan Fuller on that drive, and we're gonna have immediate timeout. Holy Cross now takes lead 28-24 with 3:56 up to go in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 28-24 Holy Cross now. They just took the lead, their first lead of the game on a 2-yard touchdown by Jordan Fuller. And the ball falls off the tee.
Oh, my God.
It keeps falling off. And it's going to be number 90, Daniel Porto, to kick off for Holy Cross. And there's some looks kind of smoky in the sky now, and Holy Cross, little squib kick, and immediately fair catching is number 31, Tim Bell. And Lehigh, they got the ball back at their own 31. 31 it looks like.
I think maybe 26.
27. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, their own 27. and it's going to be Braden Silbor out there again. That's gonna be with Luke Yoder it's Yoder's been heavily used today and for good reason, obviously. Over 100 yards and has been able to break it open and gain yards after contact. McFadden coming across, handoff now to him on a jet sweep, and he's gonna get a gain out of this, and he'll get about a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, they've run that sort of same play a couple times. That's the second time they've handed it off to McFadden, and a good gain on first down.
So 2nd down, 2 now for the Mountain Hawks, and getting a play from the sideline now. And if you didn't know, Hank Shapiro now second in rushing today with on the 123-yard gain he had on that fake punt. 2nd down and I guess a long 2. High snap. So we're now back to pass. Looking downfield, fires in the middle. It's going to be... Oh, and Humphrey gets hit hard. Kind of a dangerous throw there from Sobor. He had Humphrey, but he threw it behind him, and he left him open, getting laid out.
Yeah, it's good to see Humphrey back on the field, but not great to see him get hit that hard. That's going to hurt tomorrow morning. That looked like a straight rib shot.
Yep. Yeah, there's no other way to put it. So it's going to be 3rd down 1 now for Lehigh. Look, that was a 9-yard gain to start off. Looked like that was kind of broken down play from the start. High snap there. Handoff again. That's going to go to Yoder, and he'll get about 2-3 yards, and he'll get 1st down.
Yeah, that's been Lehigh's go-to today, the inside zone to Yoder.
Again, for good reason.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's been and one thing I've noticed is the offensive line has held up very well.
Yeah. We were talking about it a little bit before, but Lehigh's got definitely one of the best offensive lines in the Patriot League. They don't allow very many sacks, and they block pretty well for the running backs.
It's going to be 1st down and 10 for Lehigh at their own 40 now. Snap goes to Yoder, and he's going to bounce to the outside, and nice juke, and he'll get about 6 yards out of that, as far as I can see. Yep, about a 6-yard gain. That'll be, 5-yard gain. 2nd down 5 at the 45 now.
Yeah, that was another good blocking play by the Lehigh offensive line. They gave Yoder some space to bounce it outside. He made a guy miss and was able to pick up a solid gain on 1st down.
2nd down 5 now for the Mountain Hawks. Again, Yoder's still in the backfield. Sobor takes a snap. Back to pass, rolling right. Fires down the field, and it is incomplete. Just out of the reach of Connor Kennedy.
Yeah, he had him. He was open for about 25 yards down the field. Just kind of threw it a little too far to the left.
Lehigh's kind of gone away from the long ball and has gone away from the quick pass and kind of gone toward the long ball a little bit. And it hasn't been the most successful today, other than those 2 passes to Eric Johnson.
Right. That was a good play, though. He had him open.
3rd down 5. Handoff up the middle to Yoder, and he's going to get a short gain out of this. It'll be about 4th down and 2, and I think if you're Lehigh, you might have to go for it here.
Yeah, they should definitely consider it. I think it's about 4th and 2.5.
Wow, Cale's going to punt here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like this decision here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I think if they're a little deeper into Holy Cross territory, they might go for it. But I'll look who's back to return to. It's Jalen Coker.
Yep. So Ben Banks, Alta Cruz out to punt again. Let's see if it's an actual punt this time, and this time it is, and it's a decent punt. And it takes a Lehigh bounce, and it's going to roll to about the 14-yard line. Well, not a bad punt, but just couldn't get under as much as he probably could have.
Yeah.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Crusaders at the 14-yard line. There's an immediate timeout. We'll take a break as well. Holy Cross up 28-24 with a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 28-24 Holy Cross. Holy Cross getting the ball back at their own 14-yard line with about a minute left to play in the third quarter exactly. It's gonna be Pizanski and Forrest in the backfield.
Yeah, interesting that Force is back there instead of Fuller.
And let's see if Holy Cross can continue to their offensive dominance here in these last 2 quarters here on this drive. Hand off up the middle, and it's going to be about a 5-yard gain, I'd say.
Yeah, like 4.5. It looked like
That the yards after contact have been killer for Lehigh today.
Tackle made by
And moving quickly now is Holy Cross. Hand off up the middle again. This time it is stuffed. It'll be stopped for a gain of only about 1 yard. So now it'll be 3rd down 4, and if Lehigh if they get the stop, that'd be huge.
Yeah, it would be because Holy Cross is pretty far back in their own territory. So Lehigh could potentially get good field position if they can come up with a stop here.
But it looks like that play will not come this quarter. They're gonna, it looks like they're just gonna be content with letting the clock run out. There's 8 seconds left on the clock, but I doubt they snap the ball here.
Yeah, it looks like you're just gonna try to draw them off sides.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do it. And that's gonna do it for the third quarter. So again, another eventful quarter for both teams. Lehigh getting a field goal, Holy Cross getting a touchdown. A little more defense this time. But we're coming to the home stretch. Make a break time for both teams. Holy Cross up 28-24 going to the fourth quarter. If you haven't tuned in yet, tune in. If you're listening right now, don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and We just got our third quarter stats, and Jordan Fuller up to 142 yards.
And only 17 attempts. It's 8.3 yards per carry.
Pizanski. Oh, and that's going to be a false start on Holy Cross. And that now will be 3rd and 8 for the Crusaders.
Yeah, that's actually a huge play for multiple reasons. Obviously, it takes it back 5 yards, but it also takes away the run, I think, on 3rd down here, because I doubt they'll run it on 3rd and 8. I think it is now.
And it's Purdy in the backfield this time, so I would think that that would not be the case, but we'll see. And
yeah, Lehigh should sell out here for the pass.
And it looks like they're in man coverage right now. Let's see what they try here. Back to passes. There's Pizanski, fires over the middle, and it is incomplete. It's thrown into the back of number 8. Tyler Ochtold. Thrown in the back of him, and now Holy Cross is being forced to punt deep in their own territory.
Yeah, the Holy Cross punter is almost in the end zone, their own end zone. So Lehigh should get pretty good field position here.
Patrick Cuney, he will be the punter for the Crusaders. And let's see what they dial up. It looks like it's going to be back to punt now, and having trouble getting it off. And Paltekian is just going to let it bounce, and he's going to help him get it. He's going to get a decent gain out of this too, and he's going to keep going, and he spins and stays in bounds, and he stays up. How far will he go? He's going to go down to Holy Cross 21-yard line. Holy cow! What a play by Nick Paltekian.
Wow, that was, as you said, that was some play. He made a bunch of guys miss. He caught the ball off the bounce. And he's looked great. He's looked great as the punt returner today. I mentioned before that he returned a punt for a touchdown against Bucknell 2 weeks ago. And just from this game, you could see why. I mean, he just looks super comfortable out there, and he just gave him a huge boost because they're right on the edge of red zone territory right now.
Yeah, and now they're already in field goal range, but ideally you want a touchdown here.
Yeah, they got to be thinking 7, especially with that punt return and being down 4.
Let's see. Lehigh's dialed up here. Deep Pietro in the backfield here with Silbor, and back to pass to Silbor. Fires towards the end zone. It is incomplete, and Lehigh looking for a flag, but they aren't going to get one.
Yeah, they're looking for Eric Johnson.
I mean, at this point, honestly, just throw it down, kind of like what the Eagles say about A.J. Brown. He's down there somewhere. Just throw it to him.
Yeah. Silver was just trying to give him a chance to make a play there. It was a little overthrown, I think.
Don't mind it, though.
Yeah, definitely not.
2nd down, 10 for the Mountain Hawks. Hand off to Yoder this time. He'll bounce it outside, and he'll get about a 5 or 6 yard gain out of that. That'll be a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down, 5 for Lehigh.
Yeah, so this could be 4 down territory right here if Lehigh could get a positive gain here. If if they get stopped at the line or have a negative gain, they'll probably kick it, I assume. But they might try like a run or maybe a little screen pass here to try to pick up at least some of 3rd down.
See what they try here. Snap. Sobor rolls to his left, fires towards the end zone. It is going to be incomplete. Not exactly, kind of like broken from the start. And let's see, does Kevin Cahill elect to go for a field goal? Yes, he does.
Yeah, again, he was looking for Eric Johnson, but just didn't really put enough air under that ball to give him a chance. And this is pretty disappointing, honestly, after the great defensive stop and the great punt return to have to settle for 3.
And it's going to be Nick Garrido again going on to kick a field goal for the Mountain Hawks. See what happens. Let's see what he tries here. Oh, bad snap. Gets a kick away, and did he get it? No, he didn't. No good after a bad snap, and Lehigh coming up empty after getting the ball at the Holy Cross 21-yard line. Just a brutal, brutal offensive possession for the Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, nothing really went right there. As you mentioned, the snap was bad. It kind of got rolled down to the holder, but he was able to get it down. But you know, sometimes you see it a lot when there's a bad snap. It kind of interrupts the timing of the kicker, and he kind of just pulled it left.
Yeah, and it's going to be, and we're going to have another media timeout, so we'll be going to break as well. Holy Cross up 28-24 with the ball going back to their own 20 now. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 28-24 Holy Cross after if you're just seeing an eventful last drive. So Lehigh got the ball at the Holy Cross 21-yard line. Was stopped with it was a 3-and-out and kicked a field goal and it was no good. Holy Cross gets the ball back and again been very entertaining so far and toss play and it's going to go for about wow I can't believe they actually got positive yards out of that. It's going to go for about 5 yards.
Yeah, that was Tyler Purdy, another bringing back Jordan Fuller.
It's going to be second down and 6 now, and it's going to be Pizanski and Fuller in the backfield again. Second down about 6 now for the Crusaders.
Yeah, watch out for the inside zone here.
See what they do, and you're right, inside zone, and Fuller is gonna. Oh, he's got a big gain out of that, and he'll get dragged down about the Lehigh actually at the Holy Cross 49-yard line, and that'll be a first down for the Crusaders. And nice hole opened up there for Fuller.
Yeah, it was a nice hole. It's kind of been there the whole game, it feels like. He almost broke that one off for a touchdown like he did in the second quarter. But yeah, nonetheless, probably like a 25-yard gain.
And first down 10 at the Lehigh 49. Handoff again up the middle to Fuller, and he's going to get a decent gain out of that too. And Lehigh having a ton of trouble right now stopping that Holy Cross offense.
Yeah, the Holy Cross offensive line is just kind of imposing its will on Lehigh right now. And Lehigh's got to do something because this can't continue. You know what I mean? Like, if this keeps happening, this game's going to be over pretty quickly.
Yeah, they have to stop. I think you have to at least stop and keep them to a field goal at the very least. Second down and 1 now for the Crusaders. And they might have to take a timeout here. They're going to take a timeout here. Some confusion between Pizanski and the sideline on what the play call was, and they'll have to burn a timeout.
Yeah, it's interesting that they had some confusion there because you'd think that they'd just go back to the same play, inside zone, but I don't know.
Evidently not. And I mean, at this point they should just keep going that because Lehigh knows it's coming. It's just they can't stop it.
Yeah, I feel like as the game's sort of gone on, the Lehigh defense has been less and less effective at stopping that play. You know, in the first quarter they were, you know, pretty good against that play actually. But really ever since that big run from Fuller, that big touchdown run, they haven't had much resistance against it.
And showing on the scoreboard right now, and let's see, Pizanski and Fuller once again in the backfield. And Byzanski takes the snap. Another run up the middle, and Fuller's going to get a good gain out of that too, and that's going to go down to about the Lehigh 26, and 14-yard gain on that, and just run. He's just running over that Lehigh defense right now.
Yeah, he's running with a lot of confidence, and he's approaching 200 yards now too.
At this point, if I were Lehigh, I'd just say sell for the run. I mean, because
Seriously, I agree.
Because Byzanski doesn't look like he's even a thought of throwing that ball.
Yeah, they just keep running that same play.
And again, inside handoff to Fuller, and he's gonna get another good gain out of it. That'll go to about the 19-yard line. So now Holy Cross in the red zone. That's about a 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 3. And another Lehigh player goes down, and that's actually looks like he's about to get up. I guess trainers kept telling him go down, and that's gonna be number 20. That's gonna be number 27, Davis Rice.
Yeah, Davis Rice made that big play with the strip sack in the 3rd quarter. Trainers are attending to him now.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that, kind of like you said earlier, they might have told him to go down just to say all right, let's get a breather here, and maybe we can regroup too.
Yeah. Leah's got to do something. I think what you said, just selling out for the run, because I don't even remember the last time that Holy Cross has passed. I do. It was that out route on 3rd and 4 on the last drive they had. But they've had a bunch of runs in a row.
Yeah, it's been pretty, and again, it's just been. I mean, I get credit to the Holy Cross offensive line. They've just been opening up holes all day, all for pretty much the entire second half. And honestly, after the first quarter, they've been opening up a ton of holes for him. 2nd down and 3 for the Crusaders, and they look to the sideline again for an audible. And it's going to be Byzanski. Takes the snap. And it's going to be a screen pass this time. Wow, something different. And bouncing to the outside. But that's going to come back. It's number 0, Quentin Gregory, but that's going to come back, and it's probably going to be a holding penalty.
Yep, you got it. Definitely a hold. That was a little option play there by Holy Cross. He could have either handed it off to Fuller or thrown it outside.
And let's see, it's a spot foul, so where are they going to put it at? It's going to move back to about the 20. Where's it going back to? Side judge is wandering around. It's going to be going back to the 25-yard line. So that was we'll call that a 6-yard loss, and that's going to be a 6-yard penalty. That's going to be 2nd down 9 now.
Yeah, that hold was on Blake Youngblood.
And the clock continues to roll now. And again, another inside handoff to Fuller, and he's gonna get stopped for a short gain. A gain of about 2, it looked like. It's now it'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Leah did a good job. They got to his legs there, and were able to trip him up. So now, kind of an interesting spot here. 3rd and 7. And not sure if Holy Cross will kick the field goal if they don't get it. I think it depends on what they do on this play.
I think I think it's 4-down territory anyways, because at this point, are you gonna? It's like, is there really any play where they're gonna? And looks like there's gonna be who took the timeout. It's gonna be
Holy Cross, yeah.
Wow, another Holy Cross timeout. So they've had to burn 2 timeouts on this drive because of miscommunications. That's not great. But I mean, if this team gets down later in the game, that could be a big loss.
Yeah, it could be, especially if Lehigh takes the lead. But yeah, I think they know how important this play is right here, so they just want to make sure that all their guys know what to do.
Yeah, and it's going to be But Lehigh's they got this is a must stop for Lehigh. At this point I would say.
Yeah, I mean, this would definitely be a big stop because if they can get a stop here, either they force Holy Cross to kick a long field goal attempt or they make them go for it. But yeah, they definitely got to hold Holy Cross to 3 because if Holy Cross scores a touchdown here, it's gonna be pretty tough for Lehigh.
Yeah, at this point it's gonna be. Yeah, Lehigh puts Lehigh in a very bad spot. So let's see what the Mountain Hawks can do here. And at this point, I just expect any play to be an inside run.
Yeah, they definitely got to watch out for that.
And this timeout is. Oh wait, it looks like they took a media timeout actually, which I don't think any of us actually realized because we were like this is taking long. This is taking a lot longer than it probably should. No.
Yeah, the ref announced a 30-second timeout.
Yeah.
But yeah, must have sort of combined it to a media one because I don't know, they're kind of just standing there now.
Yeah, like that was a late media timeout. I don't know who. I'm not sure who says okay we take it to media timeout. I'm not sure who's the one who makes that decision.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see how that kind of works, but it looks like the teams are coming back on the field.
It's going to be 3rd down and 7 now for the Crusaders in a big spot, and I'm going to have to assume it's 4 down territory.
Right. No Jordan Fuller here for the Crusaders.
Interesting.
Tyler Purdy is the running back.
Interesting. So Purdy's in the backfield. So I'm going to actually, I might go on a limb here and say it's a pass. And Lehigh, they're loading up the box right now. Let's see what Holy Cross tries here, and another audible on the sideline. And it's a toss actually, and a nice tackle there from number 52, Drew Grodel, and he'll stop it for about. That's gonna be what it's about a 5-yard gain. So 4th down 2. Holy Cross he almost got a big gain out of that, but tackling Purdy by his shoes was Gordel, and it's gonna be 4th down and I think it's 4th down 2, or 4th down a very long one.
Yeah, and they got the offense in the field
Yeah.
with Fuller back there, so Lehigh's got to watch out for the inside zone.
Let's see what they do here, and it is inside zone. And did Holy Cross get? Yes, they did, or did they not?
It's gonna depend on the spot.
It looks. Let's see.
Jordan Fuller on the carry.
I think. Let's see what. I think he stopped short. Everyone's pointing. Lehigh seemed pretty confident the ball was stopped short. Let's see what the measurement is. It looks pretty close. I don't know, man. Look, it's pretty close. I wasn't sure if he got it at first, but let's see what the measurement is. They're gonna bring out the sticks.
Oh, this is always so exciting.
Yeah, really. It's always a nerve-wracking process, and let's see. He's going to be short. Yeah.
All right.
Holy Cross is stopped short, and Lehigh's defense coming up large on 4th and 1, and they'll take over their own 17. What a play by the Lehigh defense after struggling for most of that drive with containing Jordan Fuller. Great recovery from the Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, much needed stop there, as you mentioned. Now Lehigh's really got a chance here. They're going to have to go to the length of the field, but to, not let Holy Cross come away with any points there is definitely a huge win. So now they're down 4 on their own. It's like 16.5-yard line.
Sobor and Yoder in the backfield. Hand off to Yoder on a counter, and he's going to cut back inside, and that'll go for about a 2-yard gain.
Jared Dyer on the stop.
Yeah, that was kind of a slow developing play there. Lehigh's had,
2nd down.
I'd say, more success when they've sort of, gone to that quick inside zone instead of that sort of slow developing run.
2nd down and 8 now. I think that graphic on the scoreboard is wrong. Hand off to Yoder again. He's got a decent-sized hole this time. Oh, and a nice tackle by Holy Cross. That's gonna be number 2, Matt Dushman, and that's gonna be about, he'll stop it for about a 4 or 5 yard gain. That could have been a lot longer if he didn't make that tackle.
Yeah, definitely a big play. I think Yoder could have maybe cut it back inside, but he tried to go outside and got tackled. So 3rd and medium here now.
And it's gonna be Silbo in the backfield along with Yoder once again. And it's gonna be a false start now. And that's a brutal one there. That's actually their first false start of the day, and that comes at a pretty inopportune time.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Huge difference between 3rd and 5 and 3rd and 10.
So we 3rd and 10 now for the Mountain Hawks, and what? Let's see what they dial up here. I'm guessing it's gonna be a pass this time around, but we'll see. Silbor and Yoder in the backfield. Back to pass to Silbor. Looking, fires in the middle. It is incomplete. Threw in the triple coverage. You got lucky that wasn't picked off, and Lehigh's going to be forced to punt.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he saw there. That, I don't know. I don't know about that one. He tried to target McFadden, but he had someone right on his hip with the safety kind of just right there. I actually think he had a chance to throw it to Mason Humphrey on the outside. He was one-on-one with the cornerback, but yeah, he didn't really look that way.
So Ben Banks sought to cruise out today for the 2nd time to punt. Takes a snap, punt is away, and this is a good one this time. And that'll be fair caught by Coker at about the 46-yard line of Lehigh, and looks like we'll take a media timeout again. So Lehigh's offense again can't make do, and Holy Cross will once again get the ball back after a 3 and out. 2024 Holy Cross with 6:50 left to go. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 28-24 in the 4th quarter between Holy Cross and Lehigh. Holy Cross up by 4 right now with 6:50 left to go. And it's been a very eventful game. Not offensive shootout in the first half, defensive slugfest in the second half. 2-man in motion for Holy Cross. Pizanski takes the snap, handoff to Fuller again, and he will get about a 3-yard gain out of that. So nice stop there by Lehigh. 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, I still think they got to sell out for the run here. As Alec has mentioned a bunch of times, Holy Cross hasn't had much of a passing offense recently, especially in the second half. So definitely Lehigh should look for the inside zone.
Sansky gets an all one out from the sideline. Takes a snap again. Another inside zone, and Fuller bounces outside and trips up, but he'll get a decent gain out of that. That'll be about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2. And now Fuller goes down.
Looks like he's holding his leg.
Yeah, probably playing it wrong or it could be a cramp. That's been happening a lot today. I feel like a lot of injuries on both sides.
Yeah. Sometimes injuries are more frequent in the cold. Easier to pull muscles and things like that.
Yeah, you might have a point there, and just by the way the trainers are acting are conducting themselves right now, it looks like that it's a cramp and that they're just trying to stretch out his leg.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, it looks okay. Oh.
Yeah, he's getting off under his own power, which is good to see. However, he'll have to come out for this next play.
So 3rd and short now. You got to think Holy Cross is going to go back to that inside zone.
You would think that too, and they're in the formation as well. Like it looks exactly like inside zone. Let's see what they do here, and what happened. Wow, and Holy Cross takes their final timeout.
Wow.
That's a little surprising, especially after. I'm not sure why you feel the need to take a timeout there after you just had an injury and you could have easily had time to dial up a play.
Right. Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Yeah,
they're out of timeouts now.
Correct. Yes, and if they go down, that could be a problem.
Right.
So again, we're gonna have another media timeout, and we'll take a break as well. Yeah. So it'll be 5:40 to go in the second quarter, 20-24, in this exciting game between Holy Cross and Lehigh. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 28-24, 3rd down and 2 for the Crusaders. 5:40 left to go in the fourth quarter, and big 3rd down coming up. And it looks like it's Sluka now in there at quarterback.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
So after being out all game, they're gonna put Matt Sluka. Let's see what they do up here. It looks like it's gonna be a sneak, and let's see what happens. And he's gonna get it. And that's a big play for Holy Cross. And they got a decent gain out of that, too. That's about a 7-yard gain as well.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Holy Cross has been daring Lehigh all day. And the way they've been lined up, it's like, and the way that their play calling has been, it's like, they're saying to Lehigh, you know our play call, come and stop it. And so far today, Holy Cross has had a lot of success.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was pretty obvious that they were going to go to a run there, especially when they brought in Sluka. But yeah, no, Lehigh just wasn't able to stop it. Just really good blocking from the Holy Cross offensive line to help him get that first down.
So now it will be Byzanski in the backfield once again, and hand off up the middle to Fuller, and he's gonna get stopped for a short gain, about 2 yards. So nice job by Mount defense getting a stop.
Yeah, Lehigh's got to try to prevent Holy Cross from getting a first down because the clock is ticking as we're nearing the 4-minute mark in the fourth quarter.
And it's gonna be it's Fuller Byzanski in the backfield again.
Got to just sell out for the inside zone.
I mean, that's again they've been lining up like that all day. Let's see what happens. Byzanski takes a snap again, and again it's an inside run, and that's a nice stop by Mike DiNucci. And Lehigh bottles him up, and he somehow managed to get a yard out of that. And now Lehigh will take their first time out.
Yeah, as you said, good job there by DiNucci. He came unblocked into the backfield, and Fuller was able to carry him for about a yard, but he slowed him down enough where some other Lehigh defensive members were able to help make the tackle.
So now it's 3rd and long. It'll be about 3rd and 6, and I'd have to imagine that it's 4-down territory for the Crusaders. If they actually, I think if they get a loss here, I think they may just like to punt it. But if they gain like 2-3 yards, I would think they would go for it here.
Right. Yeah. I think I kind of agree with you. I'd definitely be for punting it because the Holy Cross defense has done a really good job in the second half of stopping Lehigh, and you don't really want to give the Mountain Hawks good field position. But yeah, I agree. If they pick up a good amount here, they'll probably go for it.
Purdy going outside now. Byzanski in an empty backfield. Back to pass. Fires over the middle, and it's caught, and there we get the first down. And that's gonna be number 5, Justin Shorter, and that's a big first down for Holy Cross.
Yeah, Shorter had that nice kick return to start the second half, and one of the biggest plays of the game right there.
So 1st and 10 for Holy Cross, and see what they do here. They're gonna get an audible from the sideline, yeah. So Lehigh's they're gonna have not a lot of time left. And handoff now to Fuller, and he's gonna get about 5 or 6 yards out of that. Looks like about 6. So now 2nd down and 4 for the Crusaders, and Lehigh now will take their second timeout. Interesting spot to use it there.
Yeah, I maybe would have held off because it looks like Holy Cross might pick up this first down since they got a pretty good gain on first down.
Yeah. It's sunk cost fallacy. I think that's what we're kind of getting at here.
Yeah, it's just not looking great here for the Mountain Hawks. The Holy Cross run game has been really good this whole game. So you'd think that they'd be able to sort of, run out the rest of the clock by picking up a couple first downs.
So let's see what Lehigh can do here.
This is a crucial down.
Yes, it is.
2nd and 5. If they could sort of limit the run, maybe it's like a yard or even no gain, then they'll be in a good position to get a stop.
2nd down, 5, and they're just gonna feels like they're just gonna continue lining up to go for that inside zone like they're doing every time. Like at this point, just sell out for it.
Yep.
And yep, that's what they're gonna do. Fuller again, and he's gonna get the first down. It's been the same thing all day long, and Lehigh just has not been able to stop it.
Yep. They've had no answer for Fuller, and he's got to be over 200 yards by now, I think.
Yeah.
Official timeout for an injury, looks like.
Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be someone Holy Cross, and again another injury. I feel, and there's been a ton of those all day long, way more than normal.
Right. Yeah, he's got his hands on his face. He's kind of lied out on the floor. And
it looks like now, Yeah, it looks like one of their offensive linemen is down currently. It looks he will get. Looks like he's starting to get on his feet. And it's good to see. It's good to see that player go off his own feet. And that's gonna be number 54. So trying to look for the number. Number 54, Drew Spignanti. First down 10 now for the Crusaders, and now at the Lehigh 16. And does that? I'm wondering if that continue. If that just stops the clock entirely. It does not. Clock will now continue to run, and if Lehigh gets this ball back, they're going to get the ball back with very little time left.
Yeah, they obviously need a.
That's going to stop the clock.
Yeah,
False start on Holy Cross.
That's huge.
And they're telling all the players to come back towards the sideline, but oh wait, they're just calling out play. I was about to say I didn't think they had any timeouts left, but
Right.
regardless, it's first down now and 15 for Holy Cross, and that's big not only because of the 5-yard loss, but because now it stops the clock.
Yeah, it does stop the clock. And if Holy Cross picks up a first down, the game's probably over. So Lehigh's got to try to just sell out here for the run, I think.
And let's see what they do. It's going to be Fuller, and he's going to get stopped short. It's going to be for no gain, and it's going to is going to take a timeout here. They will not.
Yeah, if they're probably going to take the timeout here after this second down play, I'd assume. But it doesn't make too much of a difference. They can either take it after this down or after the third down play.
Yeah, let's see what they do here. So it's going to be second down and 15. It's going to be Fuller and actually no, Wildcat formation this time. It's going to be Fuller taking the direct snap, and he's going to get a decent gain out of it. Oh man, he got a really good gain out of that, and that's going to go down all the way to about the 12-yard line. 9 yards on that play, and Lehigh's going to use their final timeout, and they desperately need it stopped.
Yeah, that was interesting. That's the first time they've gone to that Wildcat formation the whole game. Looks like they had a little trick up their sleeve to try to seal this game, and it definitely worked. As you mentioned, that was a pretty good gain.
So it's going to be third down about 6, if my math is correct.
Looks like 3rd and 5.
Is it 3rd and 5? I think it's more 3rd and 6, just based off looking at the sticks.
I'd say 5.5.
Yeah. Regardless, it's still third down, and let's see if I can come up with a stop here. And yeah, so if they come up with a stop here, they'll get the ball. If they can come up with a stop here, they'll get the ball back with about a minute left.
Right. Yeah.
And it's going to be, I think it's going to be Fuller again taking the direct snap. Let's see. Yep, that's what. Yep, direct snap again. And what's he going to do this time? He will be. Where's he at? Oh, he's going to push for the first down, and that'll do it.
That's it.
Lehigh cannot get the stop on 3rd and 6 off of a direct snap, and that kind of sums up what kind of day it's been on a Lehigh defense. And Jordan Fuller, he's the MVP of the game today. He's at this point he's over 200 yards, and he has just been running all over the Mountain Hawk defense.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating, I think, as a team when, it's 2nd and 15 and the other team runs 2 straight direct snaps to the running backs, so you know that they're just running it up the middle, and you just can't get a stop.
Yeah, and that's again, give it to Holy Cross. Like their offensive line just kept opening up holes all day, and also Fuller there, and Fuller just kept getting yards after contact, right? And on that play there as well, that's what got him the first down. And if he didn't get those final few yards, in 4th down about 1 or 2.
Right. Yeah, he did a great job of just keeping those legs churning and just, sort of moving forward this whole game. And, this was probably his best game of the season for him. Over 200 yards rushing and a touchdown. 2 touchdowns, my bad.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. And Holy Cross takes their final knee in victory formation, and that'll do it for this game. So Lehigh drops this game in heartbreaking fashion. Their offense started off the game hot, but went cold after about the first quarter. Holy Cross's offense kind of the opposite. Started off cold, got really hot, and got hot enough where they would get the lead back, and were able to, and it was just enough for them to win this game. The clock hit zeros, and your final score from Goodman Stadium: Holy Cross 28, Lehigh 24. So now Lehigh now will drop to in-league play of 1-3. Holy Cross moves to 4-1 league play, and Lehigh drops to 2-7 overall, and Holy Cross moves to 6-3 overall. Lehigh will be playing away at Colgate next week, and then after that they will be at home for the rivalry game versus Lafayette, which we will be broadcasting, by the way. We will be broadcasting that, and I believe you're on the call for that game, Jane, as well. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, our next broadcast will be a doubleheader actually on Monday, where Eddie will be broadcasting the women's basketball game versus East Stroudsburg, and I myself and I forget. It's myself, and I forget who else is broadcasting that day, but we'll be broadcasting the boys basketball, the men's basketball game versus Cornell. So that'll be a fun. Those will be 2 fun games to broadcast, and it's gonna be on Monday. It'll be me and Evan broadcasting the Cornell basketball game at 7:30. The women's basketball game will be broadcasted by Eddie, and be a fun opener for winter sports and for basketball season. Who are both very very good, and I've heard a lot of great stuff coming into the season about both of them. So that'll do it from Goodman Stadium. Holy Cross 28, Lehigh 24. From Jay and Yohai, Matt Trust, I'm Al Geskin. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you on Monday.